Hello everyone, it's Rich Conrad from Remax Preferred Choice, and I'm going to go over how to use the electronic signature feature within the DotLoop platform. It's very easy to do, to use. But before I actually go through the steps involved in using the electronic signature, I do want to explain the difference between interactive forms and non-interactive forms. It'll just make the presentation a little bit easier to follow if I explain the difference between the two. So if we click on the interactive form for a consent to limited representation, you'll see how we could actually fill out all these boxes. So for buyer tenant, let's say I typed in Richard and Elizabeth Conrad, seller Joe Smith. So as you see, I'm able to modify all these boxes, and able to modify is very simple. All right, so this is a interactive form. Now a non-interactive form, that's essentially almost just a PDF. So let me show you what that looks like. So I'm going to click consent to limited representation, non-interactive, and as you see, we can't modify any of these lines unless we actually added a text box, or we could add a signature. For instance, if I added a text box and then just resize it, then at that point I could actually make changes or make additions. However, that's the only way we could actually we could add something. So let me just remove that text box. So in this example right here, what I did, I put the buyer, Rich and Elizabeth Conrad, seller Joe Smith, and let's say that Elizabeth, she signed off on this, but let's say I myself forgot. So you're the real estate agent, and you notice we're missing a signature. We can't modify this. So now what we need to do to use the electronic signature feature is just click on Add Signature, bring it down right here. So now DotLoop knows somebody needs to sign this form, but they don't know who yet until we actually assign the field. So I'm going to click on Assign Field, then go to Add Person, and now I'm just going to type my name, Rich Conrad, and my email address. And click Add Person. And you see how it changed from sign here to Rich sign here. So now DotLoop knows who needs to sign this form. And then we click Save and Share. Now share is another word for email. So when I say save and share, what we're really saying is save and email. And you see how my name has been checked and it says can sign. You can always change that to view only, can sign, can fill and sign, but we're going to leave it here with can sign. And if you wanted, you could put in a personal note if you so desired, and I'm going to click share. Alright, now let's change to waiting, meaning it's waiting for someone, or in this case myself, to sign off. So I'm going to go to my email. That's not my email. Let me log out and go into my email. Alright, now this is what your clients are going to see. They're going to receive an email that says, they'll say it's coming from you, and it says action needed. Rich Conrad needs you to sign this document ASAP. So that means all your client needs to do is simply click the View Document button. Click on right here where it says Start Signing. Click. Now they have two choices. They could either adopt and sign, or they could draw their own signature. So I'm just going to click Adopt and Sign. Most people do. And there's my name and DotLoop verified. That'll be at June 6th at 10 p.m. Click on Yes, it is very late. We'll click on Confirm Signing. And now we're going to create a password. So your clients will also have your own password, and they'll have access to these forms as well. Click Sign In. this is something that, because I'm an administrator, that's why it says Rich Conrad and Remax Preferred Choice. Your clients won't see that. They'll only see their name. All right, now this document has been signed. So I'm going to go back to our DotLoop account, and I'm just going to click on back. Now you see it says signed. So previously it said waiting, now it says signed. And you will also receive an email letting you know that your client has indeed signed the document. And once again, there it is. If you have any additional questions about DotLoop, please feel free to give me a call. Telephone number 602-316-6319. And then part 2 of the electronic signatures will be on how to forward that'd be interactive forms to your clients.